days. The labor, all the people that works in the factories, in the plants, they love their jobs. They're sitting here. What else can we do for him to understand that we don't want him?
How long, sir, can you keep up the protest, though? How long can you realistically keep up the protest?
We're going to keep it as long as possible. This is our main objective, and we're going to sit until it's achieved.
In terms of the people around you, in terms of the people in your family, in terms of the people where you are right now, in your family, where you live, everybody wants Mubarak to go. Is that the situation?
My father is 72 years old, and he's sitting at home and he's crying in front of the TV. He's 72 years old. He's very proud of me and my friends what we're doing, because we're doing something that he wished he had done 30 years ago or 20 years ago.
Ahmed,
we're getting support from everyone.
Ahmed, keep going, keep going, keep talking about what you're seeing around you.
A lot of people are screaming. A lot of people are just very upset. They don't know what to do, what else to do. We've been here since, all the day. I just went home for an hour and I came back. People in the streets, all of them are waiting and smiling and singing that and wishing for him to leave. And then this speech, it did nothing to people. It's still he's thinking about himself and his regime. What else can we do? All the media, everyone around the world, they're talking about this regime. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Ahmed, can I ask you, how soon did you know when Mubarak started talking that he was going to stay?
We started after like 3 minutes. People started raising their shoes and saying, "Leave, leave, leave, leave." And then we said, "No, quiet. We want to listen till the end." And after 5 minutes, he was still talking about him as the king of Egypt, as he's the one who fought in the war. He's like the hero. And all of us started shouting again, "Go! We don't want you. Please leave. Not even please, leave."
He said,
"You can't imagine how people feel down here. You can't imagine how people feel down here." People are getting crazy.
You're giving us a very good idea how people feel, Ahmed. Thank you. Can I just ask you another question regarding Mubarak saying the people are responsible for the deaths of 300 people since this all began? That person or those people would be held to book. They would be punished for what they've done. Do you believe that will happen?
No, it will not happen because he's arresting most of the regime they're very bad people. Everyone knows that. And he started arresting or stopping people from traveling he didn't go to the leaders. Someone like Safwat al-Sharif, someone like Fatih Sroor, the head of the parliament, something like Zakaria Azmi. Is one of his executive assistants for 30 years. Why he's not arresting those people? Everyone is asking why not those people. He's playing games with us. He's been playing the same games for 30 years.
What do you feel, Ahmed, about the support you've had from other countries? Barack Obama, for instance, saying today history was going to be made. Obama turned out to be wrong.
Yeah, Obama said that he's going to listen to the people, and he's supporting the people. But again, how can he support it? All the people are saying no. All the people are saying no. We're getting no support from anyone. In the beginning they were putting pressure on him. I don't know what happened now. And all the media was saying, I was here at 6 o'clock, from 6 till 11, all the media, CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC, they all said that he's going to announce that he's leaving the country. And people were very happy to hear this. And we waited until he came up with this speech.
Ahmed, in terms of...
You can't imagine how the people feel down here.
Ahmed, I can't, but you're giving us a very good impression about how people are feeling, certainly how you're feeling. In terms of what happens next...
I'll just add one thing.
Please, you can add as much as you want, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, people are now singing in the background, saying tomorrow we're going to go to his place. Tomorrow we're going to go to his place. They want to go to his place and sleep peacefully. Sleep in front of his place.
You're going to march on the presidential palace?
Yeah, this is what they're saying in the background now.
Ahmed, in terms of what the army has done and what the army could do next, do you have any fears that the army might try to get you out of the square?
You mean the army making people leave?
Yes.
No, I don't think this will happen, because if this will happen, it will not end peacefully, because the people will not leave. I met a lady now. Her son died on the 28th, and she was crying, and she said, "I will not gonna leave until he leaves." And this is one of the main slogans of this revolution: "We're not gonna leave until you leave."
Ahmed, thank you very much. Bear with us, please. We may come back to you. Thank you, sir. Well, protester Ahmed there in Tahrir Square, very much summing up the mood of people there, the anger that people feel that Hosni Mubarak has not, as was widely predicted, left power, although he's handed largely most of his power to his Vice President Omar Suleiman.